the next question of the exercise, question number 3, it's an interesting one. In here, we have the question which says that can $34.07 be divided equally among 2 people, 3 people, or 9 people? So we will take a start with the first one, and we have mentioned that the answer is no. It cannot be equally distributed among 2 people. By equal distribution, we means that each person, that the 2 people, both of them are getting equal amount of money. So if we do the long division, we get that each person gets 17.035 dollars. Now in here, 17 is the amount of money in dollars, and after the decimal we have 0.35, which means that 3.5 cents. So one person would get 17 dollars and 3.5 cents, and so would be the other person, that is $17 and 3.5 cents. The decimal in the quotient ensures that the place value match. So digits before the decimal is a whole number, and the digits after the decimals are the tens, hundreds, and thousands. So we have to keep in mind that 1 cent is equal to 0.01. Half cent is equal to 0.005. And 3.5 cents means 3 cents plus 0.5 cent or half cent, which will give us 0.035 cents. So as in here that I mentioned, that $17 and 3.5 cents. However, in US currency, the US currency does not have half cent or half dollar coin, as the smallest unit is 1 cent. We can give 3 cents to each person considered for distribution, not the half cent, because it does not exist. So 1 cent can be divided into 2. It's not possible that we divide 1 cent into 2, because half cent in US currency does not exist. One person may get 1 cent more than the other at most to make it practical, but then again, it's not equal distribution. What do we mean by that is that if we consider this aspect, that half cent does not exist, so one person would get $17.03, the other person would get $17.04. This way, that half cent that we are talking about, that we have distributed among 2 people, which in currency, which when we are talking about doesn't exist, that is not divided, that is wholly as 1 cent is given to one of the people among the 2, which is practical, but then again, it is not equal distribution. So I hope this is clear. Next, we are having among 3 people. Again, no, it cannot be evenly distributed among 3 people, because in here, if you see, if we do the long division in here, so we are having in the quotient 11.35, so $11.35 it means is given. So, and in here we are having a remainder of 2. So this way, the first person would get $11.35. In here, the 2 that is remaining, so the second and third person would get $11.36. This way, again, if you see, it is not equal distribution among 3 people. Therefore, we say that it cannot be evenly distributed among 3 people. For 9 people, again, 3.78. It means $3.78. So 5 people get 3.79 cents. 4 people get 3.78 cents. So in here, this 5 that we are having a remainder, we distribute it. So 5 cents are divided among 5 people. Therefore, we get 5 people are getting 79 cents. and 4 people are getting 78 cents. So therefore, again, if we see this is not an equal distribution, it's not being divided equally among 9 people. Therefore, we say that $34.07 cannot be equally distributed or divided among 2 people, 3 people, or 9 people. I hope the concept is clear, and that's all. Happy learning!